Minasan, konnichiwa, welcome to Java's in Japan, and today we're going to talk about a ninja village and some more interesting shrines in Japan, so enjoy. Ooh. So, a few days ago, I was in Futamishi. Well, Futami, is it a town? It's an Ise city. I was staying in a temple hotel, and one of the things that caught my eye when I was cycling there is there's a big castle on top of the hill, Aichijo Castle. Aichijo Castle is actually a castle in Shiga Prefecture in, Omihachiman, the famous castle for old Nobunaga he made before he kind of died. So he made this amazing castle. Like, gold at the top, it shines, you see all over Lake Biwa, and then he sadly got burnt to death because Honnojunohen happened, and then it mysteriously burned down. Maybe his bit dodgy son had something to do with that, but that's another story. But there's a recreation of this castle, Aichijo, in Ise. So when I was cycling, I was like, oh! It's that duck. I didn't actually know it was here. I knew it existed, but I didn't know it was actually in Ise. So when I was coming in, I was like, oh, it's pretty good. Gotta go and see that. So what is this castle? This castle is Zannen Ninja Kingdom. So Ise has a ninja village, a ninja kingdom. And well, Ikinaktamui, you don't need to go. That's the short story. It's basically an overpriced carnival. It was just awful. Say it rude, it's probably had like 2 rough years, right? You just had Corona for 2 years. Like, it's run down. There's not many people there. All the shops seem to be closed. All the ninjas don't seem to be there. But just walking around it is quite dismal. And it's paid to get in. So you pay to get in. It's about 150 yen for basic entry, and if you want like ninja costumes, ninja experiences, you gotta pay more. It's like it can end up costing you like 5,000 yen, it's about like $550, and plus more for extra shit. So it's a bit and you just go through, and it's run down. There's like horses falling on the floor. The things are like broken. But one thing what got me, I'll say before we talk about the castle, is there was a haunted house. So in this ninja haunted house, it's supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be for kids, right? Just a kid thing for kids. There's some climbing stuff. They can be ninjas. They can dress up as ninjas. Ooh, great fun for the kids. And I would say it's probably good fun for kids if you have kids under the age of like 4 who are a bit stupid. But but yeah, you probably can pay cheaper and just go to Ise Jingu. That'd be so much better. But this haunted house, well, at the end, it wasn't for kids. It wasn't scary. There's like some ninjas, they got no heads. Oh, it's fine, you walk around. At the end, well, there's a full topless ninja. Or topless ninja, but the ninja's not a dude, it's a girl. And she turns around and, well, she blastoids. I'm gonna say what happens, like, just a ninjutsu, a ninja skill you would never think you would see before. Just water just comes out, and you're just like, I just break down laughing, and I'm recording this while I go. And there's some Japanese people before me, and they're just like, eh? And there's just me just on the floor, just laughing, like, what is this? There's literally this ninja girl, and it's just like, water comes out the boobs, and it's just like, what? The scariest thing you've probably ever seen in a ninja museum. Yeah, it was scary. So now, on to the castle. Aichijo. So Aichijo is the castle for Nobunaga. It's a very grand castle. We were very proud of this castle. We loved it. It was basically a shining golden symbol. We had a festival, it lit up at night, and they would light it up, and the top's gold. It was like the second sun. And it is a really good recreation of the castle, but it's a shell. You can't go in it. You can walk around it, but walking around it you realise like stuff's falling off, you can't actually go inside, so it's a bit sad, really. Like, you see this great castle and it's just a fake show, really just to attract people. So I was a little bit bummed out about this, and I was like, oh, Ichijo, like, I understand this castle, I've been to the thing before, so you think it's gonna be good, but no. So if you want to experience the amazingness of what it Ichijo Castle, please go to Omihajiman. I have some links in the description, some blog posts I've done before about that, so please give it a look. So we're not going to end this podcast a bit dismal. Next we're going to talk about some good things Ise Futami village has to offer, because well, it has one of the most famous shrines in Japan, and that is Futami Oki Tama Jinja. What is that jinja? That is the famous sort of two rocks with a little torii gate on the top, and these are sort of what are they, sort of fufu. It's like a couple rock, like a husband and wife rock, and it's shrine, and it's very nice. So we'll talk a little bit about that and some other things in this area. So enjoy. So Zannen Ninja Kingdom now after that. So what is else in this area bar is Zannen Ninja Kingdom? Because we haven't gone to JinJapan yet, we're going to that later. The other main shrine here is Futami Oki Jinja, and this is the famous two rock shrine, what has sort of the rope in between and the little torii gate on top. You've probably seen pictures of this with like sunsets, sunrises. The sunrise it gets in this, and it's very pretty, but it's very small. It's just like two rocks and some rope and a shrine on top, but it's extremely famous. It's sort of like for couples, for relationships. It's the two sort of husband and wife rock. So it's a very famous shrine for the couples to go to for luck. And it's free. Well, it's great. Like, shrines in Japan normally you gotta pay a little bit to get into, but this one's free. And that's really good. For such a famous shrine, you can go in there and it's free. And there's another thing I've noticed, so there's a lot of frogs around this shrine. Don't actually understand why there's frogs there. I need to read into it more, and I'll put more into it why on the blog post when I do that. But it's quite cool. You get lots of cool pictures of frogs, shrines, and it's just a nice shrine to visit. Like, it's well kept, there's lots of other things around it. I do recommend, if you come to Ise, you need to go to the shrine, and afterwards, wow, there's not, at the moment because you have Corona going on and quite a lot of the shops are closed, but there's a very famous omiyage shop. Omiyage is Japanese sweets for like tourism, you give for presents, and this is Gofuku Omochi. This is the famous omochi, the Japanese sweets in this area. And if you go into this store, the Honpen, the main store, you can eat the mochi while seeing it getting made. And when it gets made, it's like amazing, because they got that. You just see the people making it, and there's like, you're like, what? Like one flick of the finger, and they made one. You're like, what is this waza? Sono waza wananda. Like, what are you doing? What is the secrets? And it's just mind-boggling. I was sitting there for just 10 minutes, just like, doyate, oshite kudasai. Like, I was just going to the store. I'm like, I work for free. Let me teach me your ways. Sort of song. But yeah, I didn't do that. Didn't have time to spend this whole time there to learn these Zannen. Well, may come back here just to learn. But it was a good experience to get free tea. So it was a great relaxing experience after a Zannen Kingdom. And then after that, I went to an amazing restaurant next to the station. And we got a nice little train station. So a glass, and next to it, I can't remember its name, but there's, I had tonkatsu. Japanese tonkatsu is like fried pork belly, pork cutlet with miso, and it was just amazing. Like, you have a long day, you've had a bit of Zannen thing, I worked hard in the morning. Like, if you want to go traveling, I want to work as well. So you work hard in the morning, don't eat anything, have some lunch, then you go out to a Zannen Ninja Kingdom, and you go and see some shrines, and you end the day with some top food. It's just makes the whole day trip much better, right? You work hard, you see some good places, you have a funny ninja experience, and you end the day with some good food, and it's not too expensive as well. Like Nisinen with some alcohol as well, some local sake, try some local sake, try the local foods. With the local miso as well, you're like, tonkatsu. You normally have tonkatsu and tonkatsu sauce. But I was like, nah, we want to go for the miso. It's all about the miso, my friends. Don't go for the tonkatsu sauce. Get the miso, the local miso on the tonkatsu. Oh my god, man. That was just mind-bogglingly heaven. So if you do come to Ise and want to go to Fumi Miyoki, please let me just get the name now. Oh, what the name is. So before, yeah, Orgia. Orgia was like, Orgi was the Japanese sort of fan. And yeah, well, it's shack. Fan shack. And this, just in front of the station, you'd go to, if you wanted to go to Fumita Eki. Just mind Fumita Eki is this amazing tonkatsu place. I do recommend you go. And they do have some specialties that are a bit more expensive. They have a whole like ebi set. Like ebi and miso, like deep fried shrimp in miso. It looks amazing, but that was a bit too expensive. But if you want to get some good tonkatsu, I do recommend you come here and go there, and then also get some amazing mochi and go and see the shrine. Get your good luck for your relationships. But also, do not go to the You do not need to go to the Ninja Kingdom. That is the moral of the story. 皆さん、最後まで来てくれてありがとうございました。じゃあね。And next time on JinJapan, we're going to talk about, well, the very, very painful trip I took to Shimashi by bike. It didn't go too great. I cycled way too much up hills, and now I'm a bit dead. But that's for next time in JinJapan. Whoa.